Hey everybody, this is Black Tie Black Suit. I'm coming at you with a bit of a tutorial. Mostly, this tutorial is for NURBO the Cat, Chaos Reprobate, and Von Butt Pants, and anyone else who may join us in playing Twilight Imperium 4th Edition on Tabletop Simulator. The reason behind this is I sent the group of guys I play video games with every Friday, B2C2. Check us out on twitch.tv/BlackTieBlackSuit/Chaos Reprobate/NURBO the Cat and /Von Butt Pants every Friday night for some shenanigans. But it was going to be my week to choose what game we play in the next coming weeks, and I thought a fun one would be a board game, because we're usually in like high-powered, silly video games. But I'm like, let's chill out for a minute and just play something hilarious that's intense and cool and classy. And so I picked Twilight Imperium, and they're all the other guys were like, I don't know how to play it. So I sent them a video on how to play Twilight Imperium in 32 minutes, and NURBO's like, oh, can't you send something in 2.3 minutes, you nerd? And I'm like, okay. It's not going to be 2.3 minutes, but at least I'll be teaching you one-to-one literally how we're going to play it. So you might want to skip ahead, NURBO, because this is also going to be for some other people where I have to explain how to get it. First, download Tabletop Simulator. Once you have Tabletop Simulator, just come over here to the workshop page and download Twilight Imperium 4th Edition. Make sure it's by, where was it? Yeah, I don't know, just search for Twilight Imperium 4th Edition by Raptor 1210. This is the mod we're using. It's one click and that's it. Once you get that, you'll load into the game here, and I'm going to show you guys some initial setup. We're going to be doing hot seat, so multiplayer is going to be a little bit different, but if you're going to have 6 people, there's a weird error with the mod I'm trying to work out. But so far, what it's like is you need to have the players be blue, purple, yellow, red, green, and white. Otherwise, it will not work. And for the sake of what we're about to do here, I'm going to change the turn order to be more appropriate, and then there we go, at least for now. Now again, everyone part of B2C2, skip ahead because I'm gonna do this before we even play. For me and everyone else who wants to know how to play it on Tabletop Simulator, this is what we're going to talk about right now. So first, we scroll in here to the T4i game setup options. We're going to choose 6 players. You can have this on. I'm not going to have it on in the next Friday game, but we're going to turn on the 2 codexes on, because you need these. You don't actually need the relic cards if you're not doing the expansion. I like to have player tools, boards, and build area, and you click setup. Boom, 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 and the game automatically sets up nearly everything you need to, outside of a few key things here. So, next, we're going to come over here. Make sure you have this clicked on. This will show who owns what. You don't need individual planets on, system zones and space. No, that will be nice. Now, to build out the board, there's a couple ways you can do that. If you've played Twilight Imperium before on regular tabletop, you know how many to dish out of the blue planet tiles and the red anomaly tiles. But we're going to just speed things along by choosing, by going here, search. We're going to do 6-player beginner. Or, actually, sorry. Learn to play. Bring this out. Click here, copy, and then click build. Click again. And this will automatically place out all of the tile pieces for the map. Now, also, some people say it's psychotic to do this, but I like to do it. We're going to place all the planet cards here as well, just so everybody can, easily access those. Now, the first thing you got to do, and this is the part where B2C2, you guys can come back in the room, you guys can listen again. This is what we're doing here. This is the part. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys how to pick a faction. You just come down here, you zoom in, you look, it's like, oh, that's like 17 different, that's a lot. Okay, NURBO, I know it's a lot. Just the one rule is if you see more than this, depending on the map you pick, don't pick anything beyond here. And do not pick Necrovirus, guys. If it's your first time playing, do not pick Necrovirus. That's my only rule. So, say you're player 1 and you want to be Federation of Soul, you can find more info here about them, read the faction abilities, all that good stuff. But let's click Federation of Soul, all that cool things, and you click Unpack. Boom, it's all good. Stick your planet over here. Boom. Easy peasy, right? Now, I'm going to go through and just make sure each player has their own faction all ready to go. I'm not going to explain what each of the factions do. That is up to your own research, but I am picking very specific ones for various reasons. Mostly because these are the ones that as beginning players are kind of, in my opinion, the best. There's a tier list highlight on my Twitch stream that I did with Twitch chat, where we ranked them based on how easy, how fun, all that good stuff. Look, NURBO, Space Cats, for you and Chaos can fight over those. Chaos. But see, it basically unpacks literally everything for you. And we're going to go to player 3 over here. I don't know why player 4 was like that. Alright, whatever. I thought I reordered that appropriately, but I didn't. Gonna select you. Back. And as you can see, it's placing everything you need on the board out there, and all your techs and all your planets. Everything is going quite smooth in this initial setup. So it's not a huge barrier to entry, guys. Like you all are freaking out. He wants to play a massive board game. Look. All you gotta do is like click on your faction. You click Unpack, and I'm gonna teach you guys from here on out what we do. So we're gonna pick a speaker after I get this, which is usually the first thing we do. But the last one I am going to pick, I'm going to throw this board for a little bit of a loop here. We're going to do the Embers. Just a slight loop. Experienced TI players are going like, why are you picking the Embers? What? I'm like, it's my game. Alright, let's go back over to player 1. Now, for simplicity's sake, I'm going to take the speaker token and just give it to player 1. We're going to randomly pick. What this does, guys, is it basically determines turn order as well as a couple other special things. Now, speaker, he's going to first pick his strategy token. Oh, wait, hold on. I skipped a thing. First, we're going to deal out all of these objectives. Shuffle. And most of this will be done by the time you guys get into the game. Well, not the race selection, but this other setup. Just let me shuffle, dude. Thank you. And we're only playing a 10-point game, guys, so it's going to be no big. It's going to be awesome. That. You flip over the first two. Own 2 unit upgrade technologies, easy. Spend 8 influence, easy. Now, everyone is going to usually pick from 2. We're just going to deal out the 1 right now, just to keep it easy. 1 secret objective. And then we're not going to deal action cards yet, not until end of turn. So first thing, after setup is done, which it now is, we come over here. Speaker picks first. What are these? These are the strategy cards. This will determine your style of play. You have to play this at some point during the round. But it's very powerful. You get to use the top ability. Everyone else gets to use the second ability if they want to, barring any restrictions or buffs by the race you picked earlier. Because, you know, every race can break a rule, pretty much. So, the speaker, he's a Federation of Soul, and he's thinking he wants to expand real quick. So he's going to go ahead and pick Warfare. I'm not really going to read all these. You guys can read them as we go, because you're going to see what some stuff happens, stuff do. Next player, player 2, also, hold on, like, options. Let me change the turn here. Player 4 and 3. Let's just switch you for the sake of switching. Player 2, you're the Universities of Jolnar. You're a techie tech people. You're going to pick technology. That's just how that works. And guys, make sure you place it within this border, so that way the game can read everything it needs to read. Player 3, you guys are attacky, tacky, smacky, smacky bug people. You're going to choose leadership. Player 4 is the Hakan, the tradey, kitty, Khajiit have wares. you're gonna pick trade. I'm basically memeing right now of like what the picks are. The first picks more likely are not gonna be this, but that's just how it's gonna work. Player 5. Let's see here. You're the Arbrek. You're gonna be a little diplomatic. You're mostly doing this for the sake of the turn order, nothing more, because you're gonna be a slow start. And player 6, the Mwah is going to pick construction because they actually need construction. Now that is all done, we go back to turn 1 or player 1, and player 1's usually going to be running the game here. And then player 1 comes over, place trade goods and set turns. Click again to confirm. The game now starts. But wait, you're player 3. Oh, hey, look at that. We're player 3. The reason why is because we chose leadership. See this big old number 1 on it right here? Freaking that giant 1? That means he gets to go first in the actual rounds of the game. Now, how do you play? Well, it's pretty much easy. You right-click over here, like, hey, this place looks pretty nice. You right-click, you click Activate System. This pulls a token from there, places it on that system. We're going to just move these off for now. And he's going to take this, and he's going to place 2 of these guys on these planets, claiming them. And that's all he's going to do right now. He's going to take these. These are going to remain flipped over because he just got them, so they are not activated. And then that's all he can do right now. That's all you can really do in that system. Boom. Player 5, because you picked the next highest one, which is 2. Cool. So player 5 is now going to also just right-click, activate. And it pulls a token out of his little pool here, because this is showing how many actions he can take per round, guys. And this is all you gotta do. It's easy. This is absolutely the easiest thing to do. You take your ship, this carrier, it's gonna take these guys, drop them here, but it's also gonna take these fighters with them just for some protection. Boom, like that. We move over to player 6, because they had the next one, 4. Now, player 6 is also just going to move forward to over here. So, you guys, and this is all you gotta do. It's not hard. Like, NURBO's thinking, oh my god, this is gonna be the most massive, difficult thing ever. I'm gonna complain this entire time, blah. It's like, no, NURBO. No, you're not. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna take all of this over here, because it's the freaking death egg. Make sure that is on there. And boom. See? And that's how we go. That's how we do. And that's all we're going to be doing. Things are going to change as we go. But that's how you play. Literally. That is all you have to do. That is all you have to do to play this game. Now, Hakan, same thing. Now, but Hakan has a special ability. Let's just say things are progressing well. And Hakan's like, hey, I want to trade. Normally, you have to be bordered with people. But this shows how faction ability works. Hakan, right here, as you can see in their Masters of Trade ability, you do not have to spend a command token to resolve the secondary ability to trade. Guild the ships, you can negotiate trade transactions with other players who are not your neighbor. That's the one I wanted to read. So he can literally go, yo, who has the most commodities? And I forgot to deal commodities out to everybody. But he'll be like, let's see here, 3-3, nah, 4 ooh, 4 ooh, 4 ooh. Hey, so Universities of Jolnar, I have 6 commodities right here. You, sir, have 4, because these were meant to be out here, but I forgot to do this. He'll be like, hey man, can we trade? I'll give you all 6 of mine, and you give me all your 4 of yours. And the University of Jolnar is like, yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So University of Jolnar gives them there, boom, like that. You switch over to gold, boom, like that. Now they got money, and boom, that's how you trade. Normally you have to be bordered, but I can do that because of Hakan. Now Hakan is now going to move on. He's going to activate this system, take these cards, like that. Then he's going to move his carrier over here, bring some ground forces, boom, boom, like that. Make sure these are all owned. And then bam, ends his turn like that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then it's back to player 1. See, or player 1 now, because it hasn't happened yet. Player 1 is going to be like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. You know, I can't use warfare yet. But But, I got this. I got this. I know what I'm going to do. Literally, same thing. Now, let's assume the game has gone a little bit, and this guy wants to take over Mechatol Rex. What he has to do, spend 6 influence. Spends all of his blue planets. Say he has more planets, spends all the blue number on the planets up to 6. So 4, 5, 6. Like, say these were all activated like that. He goes, alright, flip, 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 boom. I now own Mechatol Rex. I get a point for that, lit. And Mechatol Rex is now mine. And then he freaking takes over Mechatol Rex. Now, this is obviously, you have to work your way up there. But I'm just saying, he would then come over here, because he just took Mechatol Rex. He would take his little blue token, boop, move it up, boom, like that. Or, if he had scored 2 unit upgrade technology, just spend 8 influence, like he spent a little more, he would have gotten another, boom, like that. Easy peasy. Now, at the end, since all of this is happening, what happens at the end? If Mechatol Rex is taken, this is what happens. Speaker draws one of these, flips it over, reads it out loud. For all the system that can either alpha, beta, wormhole, or adjacent to each other, against each player places a command token from a reinforcement in each system that contains one more wormhole, one more other chips. Everyone votes based on how much influence they have, which is the blue number on their cards. For yay or nay, becomes law. You stick it right there, boom, law. Then he draws one more and you do it again. Flip. Each player can have blah 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 blah. For or nay, boom, becomes law. New rule of the game. It's pretty simple. Combat. This is how combat works. Say freaking there's a dreadnought here, and 2 cruisers here. There's some other things that happen with combat, but basic combat. And these guys want to fight. This is all they do. They take some dice. Where's the dice? Where's the dice? Where's the dice? Type in dice. D-I-C-E. Dice. Take some D10s. We're going to take some nice ones. 2 for blue here. 1 for purple. Now, the blue guy goes first because he's the aggressor. He rolls 2 dice, and he needs to roll a 7 or higher on each of these die. So he takes them, grabs them. 1, second one. So he got an 8 and a 10. So he hits both. So this Dreadnought's going to get destroyed. But the Dreadnought gets to fire 1 off. The Dreadnought needs to roll a what? A 5, but technically a 6 because of their bonus. He doesn't. He misses. Dreadnought is obliterated. Goes back into the reinforcements like that. This guy's like, whoa, I won an empty system. Yay! And that's how combat works. You guys know how to play Twilight Imperium. 17 minutes. Is that quick enough for you, NURBO? God.